first date, after meeting for 2 weeks, told me that he loved me and gave me a
Is this the
necklace
guy that cried?
yes,
Oh.
that I did not appreciate. I didn't appreciate that necklace because like the thing is you didn't even know me long enough to know what I like, and he just bought me like this random necklace and then told me he loved me, and I was like, thank you.
That's a little awkward, bananas.
I've had my moments. The whole "I love you" thing. It's so. Oh, we're here. The whole "I love you" thing is so great for me. Like it's actually, to some extent, it scares me. Like there was, who was it? Raymond. I remember he told me he loved me on Valentine's Day, and I could see it coming a mile away. And he's like, "Let's go look at the view," and I'm like, "Let's not. Let's go home. I don't want to be here." I got so anxious, and he's like, "I love you," and I'm like, "Thank you."
Can we go home now? Thanks.
I'm not ready to say it back.
Oof.
That's very fair, though.
That's I mean, like, if
Like,
it's
always
like
fair to say
that,
you're not ready back. Like,
yeah, it's kind of unfair for the person to say like "I love you" in like a relationship if the other person isn't ready. You know, it feels like kind of
No,
wrong.
but you
You're
know
almost
what?
pressuring them.
You know what the problem was? Is that like this was before that. Like, I think we were dating for like a month at this point, and he had already crossed one of my lines, and we had a huge fight about it, because it was on his birthday. And I said, and I basically, like we went for lunch, and I told him, I was like, "This is how I feel. Like I feel like you basically just treating me like a piece of meat." I literally had a conversation with you
Yo.
where I was in tears on the phone explaining to you why I don't actually like going to guys' houses. You said you understood, and I come here to your house on your birthday, and the first thing you try to do is get in my pants.
oh god.
Oh gosh, not very intelligent.
No, but he thought. Then I was like, you know what? And the big difference was is that if you asked, I probably would have been like, okay. I probably would have said yes, and then he looks at me, he's like, "Oh, so is it okay now?" And I'm like, "Take me home."
What kind of? Yeah, no.
Like, just fucking take me home.
Yikes.
Yeah, and then he decided after that he was going to tell me that he loved me. After we had this whole conversation, and during that entire conversation, he said absolutely nothing. I kid you not, he literally said nothing.
Yikes.
And he was like, "No, but you shouldn't react like this." And I'm like, "Listen," because he studied psychology, so he thought he thought he could psychoanalyze me. This isn't the reaction you should be having, and I'm like, stop trying to put
excuse
me
me,
in a box.
could you go read the book on my cupboard there and then come back when you're ready to be more acceptable to my needs?
Pretty much. He
God,
was
no.
also a weird one. Like the first time I went to his house, this was after I told him, like I was like, "Here's my boundaries." He's like, "I'm a little self-conscious about this, but I've got quite a big penis, and I don't know if you'll be okay with it." And I was like,
oh! Oh my god, that is so.
Huge,
and I was like,
Oh,
"Okay,"
the fact that he felt the need to say that, I don't know. That
but he's
sounds
so
so sad.
self-conscious.
just want to remind you, I have a massive cock. Like, what?
Excuse me.
I told you, I've got stories for days, man.
Yo, that's scuffed.
Girl?
And then you find out it's just because his friends said it's big, but then you're like, oh, no. I guess I know why he's anxious, because he knows they're all lying.
It was so bad, and then on like
God.
I think it was like our 1 month anniversary or month anniversary or whatever.
Month
You like,
first.
we're gonna watch this romantic anime movie, and it was like, what was it, 5 centimeters per second?
I'd heard of that.
Don't watch it because it's not fucking romantic.
Oh.
What is this?
It's like they potentially are going to date and then they just pass each other and then don't. And I'm like, why would you show me
Wait,
this?
is this like a movie from like what's it, the Railgun series?
I don't know. It's a
The movie
okay.
has the same characters from Scientific Railgun anime.
Oh.
Oh,
So
okay.
bizarre. Yeah, I just looked and the posters is literally got what's her name, Mikoto or whatever. Is it Mikoto?
The movie, it is Makoto, but the movie that I watched it didn't have Makoto in it. It was. I can. Yeah, hold on, I'll double check for you.
He tells you 5 centimeters per second, ends up just watching whatever he wants to watch anyway. You're like, oh, confused. I'm confused.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
but
was
it is
just like,
different characters. Why all the pictures of
yeah,
like the front art of the actual movie's got her on it, but then the characters in the movie are different people.
Nah, that's weird.
Visible confusion.
Visible confusion.
yeah. So basically, it's supposed to be all romantic, and then they don't even end up in the end.
That's pretty anticlimactic. If anything, that's probably worse than a normal romance. You're just like,
And
oh.
I literally just sat there and I was like, oh, okay, am I going home now? Like, what do you want me?
Throw up in your
What
mouth
do
a
you
little,
want me
like,
to do? What do you want me to do?
Yo,
What do I do, Lord? What do I do?
And the
Jesus.
first day I met his family, like he literally invited his whole family, and I got third degree to such an extent. Like, holy fuck.
Also, third degree, what?
They grilled me.
Oh, what?
Yo, I would be so done.
I was just like, okay.
Yo,
That's the exact fucking reason I don't want to bring anybody over if I have someone.
that's so
Mm-mm.
my
They
God,
stuff.
took
it's
me
like-
out to dinner, not to lunch, and then
grilled you.
invited his whole family, and then they all grilled me.
Fuck that.
Yo, no, I would actually be so annoyed.
I literally just sat there and I was like, you met my pet father and said hi, and that was it. How is this fair?
Yeah, you get to have a public execution with the whole fam.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, no.
Mother, father, grandparents, sister,
What?
sister's husband,
God.
and child. And I just sat there and I was like, okay. Cool.
That is so brutal.
That's terrible. Fuck them.
Jesus, you have such messed up stories. What the hell?
I told you.
Oh, God.
I don't see any intruders.
It's entertaining shit to some extent, but then I'm like, oh my word.
It's entertaining from a
Maybe they
third
went
party. First
Mhm.
hand, I can't imagine.
Hey, over there.
Well, I mean, while it
Yeah.
was happening, it sucked. But
Target sighted.
looking
Yeah.
back on it, I'm just like, this guy sucked, man.
Yeah. Fuck.
And then I get to certain points where I'm like, if you don't introduce me to your family, is there something wrong with me?
Oh, see, it's the reverse. It's like, no, like, for me, it would be the reverse. Like, no, you're great. Family's the problem. like, actually. Get him first!
Like,
I don't want them snitching on me.
like, I mean, hey, Brody.
Hi, Brody.
Sure.
It is I, Spartan.
I mean, I don't know. For me, I'm just like for Will, I met his family once, and then he never took me to his family again, and I'm like, yeah, it's because you've got to think for your sister. Just saying. And he didn't want me interacting that time. Like,
Yep.
I'm
Can't
almost
let his
100.
girlfriend catch him with his girlfriend. With his sister.
His sister.
No.
Like, I'm almost 100% sure, because I'd be like, what are you doing? Watching a movie with my sister, and I'm like, okay.
That's actually kind of sus. When you really think about it, you're like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, thinking back on it,
maybe
like,
a little too
he
close.
he wouldn't like compromise any time with his sister to spend with me, and I'm like,
You know what you were, Kayla? You
The
were
mistress.
with a side
disappeared.
bitch. So
His beard for his majestical incest relationship with his sister.
His beard.
Wait. I've not heard of that saying what?
Basically, a beard is like it's like if you're a gay guy and you have a beard.
It's a girlfriend you have that's not really your girlfriend because you're gay.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was his beard because he really kind of wants to be with his sister. Like, and thinking back on it, like everything, I'd be like this. Oh yeah, my sister likes this too. Like I'd always be compared to her.
that is so sus.
So thinking back on it, that's why I'm like, yeah. Which is another reason I'm like, that boy must just like get the fuck out of here. Because everything would be discussed with her too. I'm like, but I can't talk to anyone, but you're allowed to discuss all your intimate relationship details with them. Because that's what he wanted. He had discussed it with his sister, and he was going home to think about whether or not he wanted to continue dating me. But he told me this on Wednesday, but wanted me to speak to absolutely no one about it until he made up his mind on Monday. Because now everyone has a bad opinion of him, and I'm like, well, you're not even talking to me.
I mean, the bad opinion is probably justified. So.
But that's the thing. He's got more of an issue with what other people think about him than what I did.
Yeah, that's really questionable.
And the entire 5 or whatever days that he didn't respond to me, he only responded to me when Mish messaged him and called him out for being like a coward. And he only messaged me to be like, how could you dare say this to them? Like, I wake up in the morning and I see this message, and I'm like, you fucking kidding me, right? So, yeah.
People are weird, yeah.
But his sister did defend him.
Yes.
So, I've got some stories.
I say, let's all go out for milkshakes.
Yeah.
Man.
Fuck yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't want to go around though.
Look on the bright side, you're getting some heads up on what not to do.
I mean, I don't think I needed these sips. They're
Well, hey,
a little bit of extreme examples, but
I don't
Yeah,
even
it's actually quite sad to be.
I mean, hey, I don't really talk to my sister anyways, so how's that gonna work out
Whoa.
for me?
For all the boys out here, don't have a close relationship with your sister. God, and me, an only child. Targets that down.
Lol, I think that was maybe one of the first questions. Well, that's not actually the first question I asked you. When you were like, I have a sister, I'm like, are you close?
I think you did actually ask that.
I did. I was like, I need to gauge
Oh
now.
god, you're getting roasted.
You need to gauge the relationship.
Gauge, yeah, no. I'm pretty much an only child.
Incestuous.
So what happens when you eat and play?
Is it incestuous?
I am eating.
Lord.
But that was also the first question I asked him. He's like, I'm close to my sister. I'm like, how close are we talking? Like, friends close? Like, if you've watched Friends, there's that episode of Friends where, like, Ross and
It's
Monica
like-
are dating these, this brother and sister. And then they found out later that the brother and sister, like, bath together and,
Lord almighty.
like, I was like, is that how close? No, man.
God, man,
But he still has to, like,
friends. I don't hear shit like that.
But he has to vet the guys before they date his sister. Like he literally, they have to go through him. If he doesn't approve, she can't date them.
Well,
She is 22 this year. Never had a boyfriend.
That's a little sus, if you ask me.
I'm a little confused on something, actually.
Mhm.
Wait, hold on. I feel he's coming.
Joke's on you, though. She's had a boyfriend all along.
Sorry.
Her brother. I was the third wheel secretly.
Yep. You're the
Bless you.
side hoe.
The side, oh damn. But I thought you said you cared about like your family's opinion on who you date, Pixie.
I do.
Just not like that hard, I assume.
No, okay. If my parents don't like a guy, which they never tell me,
Wait, what do you mean they never tell you?
Like the last boy, like not the last boyfriend, that was well. The one guy who was actually like emotionally abusive to me. He was fun. They didn't like him,
He was
but they didn't tell me.
Fun is interesting.
And only when I broke, because he was such a fucking dick. Anyway, only when we broke up was they like, yeah, we didn't like him. And I'm like, why not? Why didn't you tell me this? Because for me, if they're like, I don't like him, then immediately, like in my head, I'm like,
Maybe I don't either.
yeah.
Oh, they
Start
don't like
questioning your
him?
own
Damn, I'm starting to
choices.
understand why.
Like I'm very iffy, very iffy. But yeah, so it's not like that. It's not like, oh my gosh, my brother needs to approve of this guy, otherwise I'm not gonna date him. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just like, if they don't like him, it makes me question my choices.
Oh, see, that's different. I get you. Yeah, I just want to make sure.
And plus, I don't want someone that they're gonna clash with. Like, cause I'd like to have like family events and still be like,
you've
you
got
know?
enough. You've got enough of a
Wait,
like
I know.
war zone going down in your house.
That's right.
What you're saying is you want
Yeah.
someone that'll laugh at you with your parents.
My parents don't laugh at me, so
At least
Sure.
not. They don't tell you.
Not yet.
not to my face, because they don't tell me. No, but my parents did like the whole way that things went down was so out of the blue for them, and they were like, well, it was out of the blue for all of us, really. But yeah, so they didn't like the one. I don't think they liked Jason either. But Mish didn't like Jason, and I was like, when your best friend doesn't like someone, then you're like,
Sus. Amogus.
you just get that like, why don't they like them? And then you start questioning your choices. Because people can always see from like a third person perspective when you're like, but Will wasn't like that with his sister. He was like, he would be on her OkCupid profile, like being like, okay, cool. Like the one date, we had a fight because he got admitted to being lawyeristic or whatever, and he went and he did a thing with his family. I'm like, why didn't you like bring me to your family so we could celebrate together? Like, is there a problem with me? And he's like, no. Then we had this huge fight, and then he's like, okay, we're gonna go to dinner at Monty. And I was like, okay, cool. Then it was, oh no, my sister's actually got a date from OkCupid, so we're rearranging our plans so that we can double date with them. And then the date fell through. The date fell through, and then it was, no, but don't worry, my sister's bringing friends, so we're gonna go and get dinner, and the friends are gonna go bowling. And I was like, okay. And then on the day, oh no, my sister's friends all pulled out, and then it was literally just me, him, and his sister.
Oh. Oh no. It was all a setup all along.
Yeah, so you tell me. You tell me.
Yeah. That's whack, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm
like
glad I've never had to deal with this weird shit.
every relationship, you learn something new, and then that's just a checkbox that you need to check.
It is what it is.
How close are you to your sister? Not really. Great.
Don't have a sister? Lovely.
Even
Yeah, I'm
better.
pretty much
Even
an only
better.
child,
Wait,
though.
wait.
No,
I have a brother
no.
though that I'm close to.
That's
Oh.
awkward, bro.
Ooh.
That's a MILF.
You see, that's fine.
Real.
Hey,
Literally,
you never know.
What's your relationship
Bros before hoes.
with your mom?
Mm.
Worst case scenario, dad. No.
Well,
You talk to someone.
See-
I got mommy issues.
no, I can't.
Aw.
You know what? And I've always wanted to date someone that's like, I don't want to like family orientated, but like cares about their family, because I'm family orientated and I care about my family. So like it's
You want like a family?
obviously, yeah, I guess like it's easier for them to understand when I'm like, I'm worried about my family because A, B, C, D, as opposed to someone who doesn't give a shit about their family.
Wow.
And then when I dated Will, it was like on a whole nother level that, oh my god, my family's so much more important than
Be
you.
careful what you wish for.
Exactly.
Yeah, now
It
you
was
got the
literally
kids
that.
there.
Like I never get in betweens. It's like one way or the other.
Oh god.
Like I just can't win. So I mean, pick your battles.
Pick your battles. Jesus.
I know, huh? Entertaining stuff. I told you I should write a novella.
You really should.
Because it's only when you think back on this that you're like, well, yeah. I still remember the one day I was home alone, and it was when Tamlin and them were at the hospital, and she was in labor with James, and I'm like, look, I'm home alone, and he's like, well, you're gonna be playing games anywhere, right? And I was like, I'm on the phone with you crying, telling you that I'm home alone,
Oh,
and you like,
Oh, you were asking for that time, weren't you?
no, I just wanted him here, so A, I could feel safe, and B, like, spend time with him. Whether it be a lot, like, whether that would happen or not is like another story. But that's besides the point. His first responses was, yeah, but you're gonna play games, so you'll be fine.
Yo,
missed the point there, bud.
that's rough.
That's what I dealt with, man. And then when I did try getting to his pants, there was 1,000,001 excuses, so... I mean...
It's because he was saving himself
And then-
for his sister.
For his sister.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I can see it now.
You can see
Bomb-
them right
Bonbon
now.
over Bonbon right here is like writing that down. Like, okay,
Right.
you're not gonna do that. You're gonna...
Crossing dollar bills under the table.
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
Yeah. I have adventures.
Adventures is an interesting way to put
Yeah.
it, I'll admit.
Well, I'm trying to be positive here.
Trying
I
to.
know.
Yeah.
Like, after his saying, I was like, okay, cool. Emotionally abusive, let's not have that. Because I don't need that in my life. Trying to be coercively controlling, let's take that out.
Mm-hmm.
Stalkers, let's take that out.
Ooh, no,
Mm.
honey.
Like, syscoms, take those out. Can't deal with those. Like, it's literally just, I'm literally just ticking off the list what I can't deal with.
Ticking off the list of all possible things you shouldn't go near, but you have. Somehow.
But the thing is, you don't know from the get-go. Mind you, with Jason, I'm pretty
You suspected it right from the start.
I did, but I was like, nah, let me give him the benefit
Nah.
of the doubt, and we see how
What
well
is this
that
about
went.
for?
That didn't go well. That didn't go well. But I mean, look, life experiences is to learn from and stuff.
This is the
And
thing
yeah,
kind of learning.
check here, Bonbon on the first date gets you jewelry, introduces you to his sister.
Well, I've got all my notes. I just have a single bullet point that says don't smoke drugs, kids. And then I should be good to go.
Don't smoke drugs with kids in front of kids. What did I miss?
Don't smoke the kids.
Don't smoke the kids.
Look, I'm gonna smoke them if I want. They deserve it. They're gonna learn one way or another.
Oh,
Don't
God.
smoke the kids. What does that imply?
Look,
Don't touch
they were
the
calling me
children.
out. They were calling me out in Smash. I just had to beat them up. Okay,
I'm
nothing
so
more.
scared. What?
What?
Just don't be that creepy uncle. Easy.
Don't touch
Good
the
God.
children.
Oh,
No touch. Bad touch.
No touch the children.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what is that?
Now, if you say you dated a guy, does that count as like, okay, no, he wasn't my boyfriend. I think I went on like 2 dates with him. The second one being at my house because I was a little creeped out on the first day.
Mm-hmm.
Because that shithead stole my first kiss.
Oh.
Because we went. I say that because it was unconsensual.
Oh,
You see, oof, this, oof.
Mm.
Oof,
you know, yeah, your list is worrying me
Getting
long.
me. Isn't it? Isn't it? And that's why they're like, oh my gosh, girls have so much criteria. I'm like, bitch, if you know what I went through.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'd have this criteria. Fuck
What do you
that.
mean, girls? Most normal humans have too much criteria, apparently.
Yeah. Jeez, apparently my criteria is like this guy. Oh my word, he was. We went to yes, so we went on a double date because my friend, Misha's boyfriend at the time, knew him. But what they didn't tell me was that they thought he was creepy, and I was like, "Why didn't you
But
tell me this?"
they still went through with it. They're like, we won't tell her.
Mish was like, "I was just hoping that the guys were like, you know, overselling it," and I was like,
Oh, Lord.
so we went on a double date and went to go watch Piranhas 3D, where Mish then proceeded to ditch me in the cinema and went and sat at a completely different chair. And during the entirety of this movie, this boy literally, he did that whole yawn arm thing and then pulled me into the armrest. I had a bruise.
Oh.
I know.
It wasn't a gentle, like, come over here. It was just like,
Yeah.
get over here. It just
not
like pulls you out of your chair.
It's not
For
like
being
I don't know
bruised.
if in America if you have like armrests between chairs in the cinema, but we have armrests between chairs here.
we
And back in the
have
day,
them,
they
but
weren't padded.
It's just
They were
some
hard.
theaters are different because like we have one that has like a recliner chairs.
Oh yeah, like
that's
the
how
20
IMAX or whatever it is.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have that
that's-
too.
We have it like now, but back in the day, like 2010 or whatever, when I was still in high school, like we didn't have that. And like he literally pulled me. Sorry, baby.
I
He
know.
literally he pulled me into the armrest and I had a bruise, and then he started covering my eyes. Piranha 3D. Huh? He covered my eyes when the girl got sucked up into the motor, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? So for the entirety of that hour and a half movie, I sat like squished up against the armrest. Beautiful, loved it. Nice
Yeah.
bruise. Then I literally ran out of that cinema and I'm like, where the fuck's my friend? And while I was waiting for her, I was talking to him when he leaned in and kissed me, and I was like, I literally just froze, and I was like, the fuck do I do now?
You like kiss seals the deal. She's mine now.
Yeah, he's claiming territory.
And I literally, and then my mom came and I'm like, let's go. And she's like, but we can wait for his mom. I'm like, nope, let's go. He's a big boy. Bye.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He watches the chick get chowed by the motor.
Jump, Daisy.
He's fine.
Jump, Daisy.
Yeah.
Jump. And my mom's like, no, Kayla, you're being harsh. Because, like, I'm picky. I'm very off. I mean, like, can you blame me?
I think
For being picky.
you've earned the right to be picky, I'm afraid.
And my mom just doesn't want me to end up like a cat lady. Daisy. Jump, Daisy.
Cat
There you
lady.
I'm gonna be a
Hey,
cat
hey,
lady.
Cat
I
lady.
want lots of
Hey,
cats.
hey,
That's so
my mom's
rough.
not completely a cat
Yeah.
lady.
So my mom's like, give him another chance. And I'm like, fine, I'm going to bring him to the house. So that A, he can't try anything, and then B, I'll feel more comfortable. Yes, I don't know how you make it awkward for me at my own fucking house. But he did it. He did it. We watched... I don't know, I can't remember what the... It could have been Dudes, Where's My Car, or it could have been a parody of that. But there was like a 50-foot woman, and he was like, Jesus, I'd love to date a 50-foot woman. And here's me sitting, at the time I was like 5'2". So I'm like, okay.
Hey, he knows what he wants.
I see how it is.
I'm like, cool.
Like,
Then he's
don't
like,
say that in front of the sows.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then he's like, no. He took my hand, he's like, feel here. And then he put it on his chest. And at that point, I don't know what was running through my mind, but I literally had thrills through my entire body. I have never in my life. Because then he told me, thrills, like,
Goosebumps.
goosebumps.
Oh,
Like-
well,
It's
chills.
Unpleasant,
but Afrikaans.
unpleasant goosebumps.
like on the
Yeah.
spine.
Yeah, like my hair stood on end.
oh god.
I've got to forget, you guys don't understand Afrikaans, sorry.
Yeah.
And then he tells me,
Language, what?
yeah, so basically what happened was, I'm doing these movements, and you guys can't even see what I'm doing. Imagine the
Yes, go
top of a
on.
heart. You know, like the top part of a heart,
Yeah.
as a rib cage. He had a fucking in-cave rib cage, and he called it a pigeon chest.
Oh.
Ooh.
Lord.
What?
And I was like,
Zero warning. Just good luck.
There.
Yo.
yeah. And then because my friend gave him my number, because I met him at her birthday party. And I was like, why did you do that? And she's like, well, his name's Stalker on my phone. I'm like, the fuck? So basically, to get rid of him for her, she gave him to me.
Oh.
How
Feel
sweet,
bad.
right? No, it's so sweet. Loved it.
And you didn't send him to Nicole?
No.
We weren't friends by
Because
then.
we weren't. I hadn't even met Nicole at that point. I only met Nicole like back in 2017. No,
Yeah,
a lie.
It was 16, but we only became friends in 17.
Yeah, around about
Something like
then.
that.
So I hadn't even met Nicole then. Like I knew Mish, and that's when I was like, "Look, dude, before this gets too serious, even though we've only been like, I've seen you twice, and we've only known each other for 2 weeks. I don't see you that way. I didn't see any romanticism between us." And he was like, well, I might as well kill myself because my brother's already in the hospital.
Oh god.
And I was like, the fuck do I deal with this now? Because when you're that age, yeah. Like, and at that age, how old was I? I was in grade 10, so what,
No
that's
age
like,
is okay
Nah,
to do
you
that.
can't deal with that.
Manipulate
like
a person.
15, 16? Like, you don't want to be like, oh my gosh, I have this person's, like, thingy, like, life in my hands.
Yeah, you can't
And
do that
Mish,
to a person.
right?
Wow.
Mish was not having it. Because her,
She should.
because her aunt committed suicide. So she's like, you're gonna say commit suicide? Go fucking do it. Like she can't. She's like, she doesn't. So the one day he was on the phone with me telling me the shit, and she grabbed the phone and she's like, go fucking kill yourself. I'll watch you.
Lol.
Thank you.
What a legend.
And then it was actually funny. So then he kind of left me alone after that. He was very terrified of Mish. It's ironic because our boyfriends are afraid of each of us respectively. Like, well, the guys, I suppose. Like, her boyfriend was scared of me, and this dude was scared. Like, it's a weird thing. I suppose when it's not the person you're dating or potentially want to date, like, it's not as scary as opposed to my friend will crush your balls, you know?
Without you asking, and that's where it gets concerning.
Yeah. So, a couple of years later, it was actually a lot of years later. What was his name? Darren Golden. No, because it was at the point I was in first year. I was in college, so I had met Nicole.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Nicole is 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
Because 2014, I was still at Wits. 2015-ish,
Yeah, roughly there.
roundabout, give or take. So like 5 years later, I get this random message. Hey, and I'm like, on my phone, like from a number I don't know, and I'm like, my number's been the same the entire time. Like throughout like high school to there, so obviously they could have just kept my number. They're like, hey, and I'm like, hi. And we had this beginning bit of a conversation, and I'm like, I'm sorry, who am I talking to? And what are you girls doing? No, not in here. Outside. No roughhousing in here.
Having that no time.
No, because the problem is that Lexi and Zoe, like, they can get so riled up that they can actually start a fight. And right now I've got food on my lap, so I can't run and stop them if they start. So they can do that when I'm done eating. Because I've been talking so much. Anyway. So then he's like, he's like, I'm so sorry for how I treated you 5 years ago. And I'm like, what? who is this? And he's like, it's Darren. And I'm like, you fucking kid. And I'm like, block. Bless
Lol.
you. Bless you. Again?
Yeah, for me,
Bless you.
if fucking
Bless
I'm
you.
not
Sorry, hold on.
for, like,
Bless you. My dog is having another one. Bless you. She's so cute. She closes her one eye. Bless you. When she's gonna sneeze. Are you done? That's like 7.
oh fuck.
Okay, sorry. Carry on.
For me, if I've not spoken to a person years on end, I don't consider to know them anymore. They are basically a completely different person to me. Like,
Well,
who
yeah.
the fuck just calls a person after like 5 years and be like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Sorry. Anyway.
He does.
Like, holy
Sure.
actual shit.
He does.
God damn.
Like I said, I've got some stories. I have some interesting stories. Who wants to try to top them?
No, let's try top of. Yeah,
See,
let's go. My,
I'm in that
Let's go.
I'm in that forever alone boat, so
Forever
Oh, does
alone,
your
though.
does your sister also vet
That
your
also is
potential
true.
girlfriends?
I mean I doubt
Does
that's
she have
ever
to
gonna
go on your OkCupid account to make sure that you go to date someone that's like
Well-
okay for her?
For that to happen, I need to have that account, which I don't. I don't have none of that stuff.
That's very true.
Forget.
Alright, let's
Brody,
do it. Let's see what
double A
happens.
battery.
You can just be a
That's
creepy
okay.
cat lady like me. I don't have enough cats yet, but I will eventually.
Oh no, I got
Eventually.
too many. I got too many.
There is no
Yeah,
such thing
No,
as
wait,
too
wait,
many
wait, wait.
cats.
Y'all can share.
It is when there's a problem.
I don't want to share cats. I want to have cats for myself. They're
The problem
little.
is, like, I don't think you can be a cat lady, because could you imagine having more than one cat and then having to split your attention? She'd freak out.
She'd eat them.
Exactly.
She'd go cannibal and eat those little fuckers.
But yeah. So that's like some of my dating life.
Oh Jesus, honey.
I was seeing this guy, I hadn't been dating him, and on my birthday, he's like, it's not you, it's me. I'm not good enough for you. And I'm like,
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. You're really right, dude.
so nice. And he was one of those people that's so hard to have a conversation with. He was like, cool. And I'm like, how the fuck do I carry on with this? So, I mean, I feel like the stuff that I'm checking off my list is like common knowledge.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know.
Don't potentially break up with someone that you're not even dating on their birthday. Don't be a siscon. Don't be a stalker. Don't be like emotionally abusive.
Syscon sounds something completely different.
Like, you know, like the stuff that I'm listing, it's not like, oh my gosh, he mustn't have a middle parting down his hair with the hair flick on the. Like, it's not like random shit. This is common knowledge.
Like, it's not like random shit. I don't like that either. I'm gonna put that on the list, but not that, just that.
Oh, so he is writing it down.
Oh, fuck.
Oh lord.
But no, I understand.
Nah. Sorry, you're being too picky. Lower your standards.
So picky.
It's
Being way-
It's on. No, no.
If I don't get to beat you once a week, it's not gonna work.
Ooh. Whoa.
Actually,
Oh god.
sorry, can't even say that.
Tell me there's a story like that. Please, please.
No, no, no.
Tell me.
There was, but
Oh.
and so this was to say, like, there's, I think, if I had to count, like, I only really started properly dating out, like, when I got to varsity, because I went to an all-girls school, and like, how do you meet guys, eh?
True. I went to an all boys high school. So
Right.
Hey,
So-
guys, I went to a
Homeschool?
But you homeschooled.
If you found a
So,
girlfriend, we'd be
if you had-
worried.
If you found a girlfriend at school, if he had a sister and he found a girlfriend at school, then we'd be worried.
He has to take his mom to prom.
Mom to prom.
Mom, who the fuck's holding it? Who the fuck?
Your dad.
Oh my god.
Prom,
I think he'd
So-
take your mom to prom.
it's a prom in your basement.
You just gotta learn.
God.
At home.
Actually, I have to count.
Oh fuck. You were saying though, I'm sorry, Pixie.
Huh?
So, I'm just trying to. I think it's 4. Hussein, Jason, Raymond.
What?
Yeah, 4. No, I'm just trying to. I was just trying to calculate in my
Don't
brain.
say my name like that.
Sorry.
Who's
So-
your real name? Ready?
Nah.
Oh.
No one
That
here
sounds
knows
like
my
a
actual
genuine
name.
He's secretly
Huh.
Brody.
You secretly, Brody.
See, that's what
In
I
the
assume.
In the 4 proper relationships that I have had, these are all the experiences that I have gained.
Oh fuck.
Like Darren was in high school when I wasn't even dating him and I had to deal with this bullshit.
Mhm.
If you don't date me, I'm gonna kill myself. Hussein, he had an issue because I met him in class, and you know what? Initially, I hated him,
Uh-huh.
and then I thought it would be one of those romantic things where you hate someone and then you slowly warm up to them or whatever. And like it kind of was like that, and then the minute that we became official, like his personality did like a complete 180,
Uh-huh.
and then he became a possessive piece of shit. Who
Yeah.
decided he was gonna pick what I will, and he was
What?
like, yeah, it was.
That's
I don't
a
like
little
it when you
sussy.
dress like this,
Pussy.
and
Jesus.
so I went to class with him. I was in every class with him, and
Oh,
then
this is that guy. Okay.
on Fridays on Fridays, like obviously he'd come over, but I was like, listen, I've like obviously he wanted to take me home that day, so I was like, okay, cool, you can take me home. And then and I said to him, I was like, look, can you come back like in like 2, like I think it was like in the afternoon, like 2 in the afternoon that he dropped me off, and I'm like, can you come back at like 6, and then we can have dinner and stuff. I just need some like me time. And he got so pissed off with me that he kind of literally dropped me off and then drove away.
What the fuck?
Hmm.
And then he came back like angry at me. He was that guy. Like if I didn't want to do something, he'd get angry. And at the time, I didn't have my driver, so he'd get angry at me, and then refuse to take me home.
Yes, that's so childish.
Oh, fuck that.
And then he would fight with me because I didn't want to sleep over at his house. Because obviously, you see, I got most of my trust issues from this fucker. So I didn't want to sleep over at his house because he kept telling me, he's like, no, like I bet that your brother and sister-in-law have already had sex. Because back then I was like, yo, Catholic,
No.
no sex before marriage. And then he obviously didn't like that. So, and then he would tell me, because I was also his rebound.
You.
Oof.
Oh,
I know, right? It just keeps piling up.
I'm
It's
sorry
so fun.
about that.
this keeps piling up. Yo.
And then he would tell me how him and his girlfriend had planned to, on their 2nd anniversary, his ex, they were going to, do it. And I'm like, dude. And then he would try and convince me by saying that he thinks my brother and sister-in-law have already done it, because at the point they weren't married. And I'm like, I don't care if they have or haven't. This is me we're talking about.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
can we not do this? And I know, he was an asshole. But she just wants my food. She's just staring at me.
Toby, no.
Yeah, no, Zozo, you can't have. So, and then he would fight with me because I'm like, look, I don't want to sleep over at your house because I know you're gonna try some shit. I don't want to do that. And then he would have arguments with me, trying to make me fight with my parents because my parents didn't give me enough freedom, and he didn't want to have a kiddie relationship.
A what relationship?
A kiddie relationship because I could not sleep over at his house, or wanted to. And he just kept trying to push me to sleep over at his house. And then the one day he told me about this dream he had where I slept over at his house, and there was a thunderstorm. And I got so scared that I came to his room, trembling in fear. And I was like, bitch, do you even know me?
Like, what the fuck?
Like, damsel in distress is the last thing I want to be.
It's got
And
like
then he's
in
like,
his own little world.
yeah, then he's like, and you climbed into bed with me. And then one thing led to, and I'm like, oh, of course.
Well, fuck that.
He's living like in a fan fiction in his own head.
Fuck that.
What
Yeah.
the
Yeah, and then I'm like, and then he would even tell me, he's like, I just masturbated to you. And I'm like, oh my god. What do you even say to that?
Ooh.
that's a whole new level.
That's a
Holy
no
shit.
I know, right? Then you try and talk dirty on the phone. He's like, oh, we're going to do this next time I see you. And I'm like, why do you have to ruin everything?
Yeah.
Why do you have to ruin everything? Fuck, honestly.
Jesus.
But I mean, that's literally what it was, though.
You done
Well-
eating?
No.
Oh,
So you're gonna get wrecked.
Yep.
At least on the upside, the bar isn't extremely high for me. Yeah, dabs.
Yeah, man. That's what we like to see. Positivity.
Oh. No, I have plenty of confidence that I
That you will
I
talk
won't
them.
pull any of that weird shit. I don't know.
Sounded a little iffy there.
POV.
He's worried about the sister
For legal
thing.
reasons.
Oh no.
He has a sister. Like, you never know.
Oh, shit.
Ah, the boys are pestering me now. Okay.
Okay.
I'll go to the other
Speak to you
door.
later.
I'll be back before
know.
I go
I'll
to sleep.
save my stories for next time.
I mean, which ones? We've had so many.
Oh, that is very true. Never be bored.
Oh god. Alright.
Okay. Enjoy Dota.
Okay.
Thank you.
Or
Enjoy your games.
Warhammer or whatever you're playing.
Oh, man.
Little do we know, he has a thing for the boys.
Oh no, I can't. I think I'd call it after that. I'd be like, I'll just be a cat lady, thanks. I'd be like, sorry, I'm so done with this bullshit.
Forget that.
Yeah, that's like Michi and Sebastian.
Oh.
Wait, what? What happened there?
How do you explain the situation?
He liked you more than me, so you explain the damn situation. I fucking hated him. From day one. When
Like,
she told me about him, I was like, dump him.
like the first time we met him, we thought he was Ivan's girlfriend. So
Oh yes,
Who, Ivan?
oh yes.
Ivan isn't important. But
Ivan is just a random dude.
But we thought
Just a
he
dude.
was Ivan's girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then we found out
Go on.
she was a he. And we're like,
Mhm.
this is problematic. Yes, indeed.
Like, what do you mean? She was like transitioning or?
No,
No.
he just looks like a girl.
Oh.
And he had like long fucking hair, so it was really confusing.
I'm gonna see if I can actually
So
go
is it-
find.
And I'm not entirely sure how we kept in contact with him. Like, there's some missing pieces in the story for me.
Uh huh.
But we somehow kept in contact with him.
Hold
And-
on. I'm trying to go to like Mitchie's friend list. I need to first find Mitchie.
Yeah. And like when I first realized he's not Ivan's girlfriend, I was like, this guy is gay. He's so gay.
Yeah, when I
Like,
saw
yeah,
him, I was like,
about
this guy must be. That was my initial.
And then he starts dating my sister, and I'm like, but he gay.
And he kept like, Mitchie's like, I just wanted to cut it. Why is Mitchie still friends with Jason?
Benefits?
No, that's my ex.
Can't
Carry
say
on,
that.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Nope, give up. Mm-mm.
Nah, I give up.
But yeah.
There's no explanation. Goodbye. Good day.
The end of the story is he dated my sister and then went gay.
And then went gay.
I think he may have had a gay relationship before her,
Yes, he did.
Uh-huh.
but he was mostly gay.
Like. Oh, fuck.
Can you remember what his surname was? It was Sebastian.
Fuck, should I know?
I'm looking at her friends and I can't find him on there.
Maybe they're not
And I'm
friends anymore.
And I'm just like, so why are you friends with Jason?
Maybe he blocked her.
Damn it, man. Possibly, I suppose. I was actually trying to find your picture because his profile picture was like something else, man.
Did it radiate his flamboyancy?
Oh, you're about to get smacked and kicked in the same, like, minute.
Yo,
Choose your next words
I
carefully.
wouldn't say flam. I don't even know what his surname was. Can you even remember?
No, I don't know his surname.
Wait,
to
was Jason the
begin
gay
with.
one?
No,
Yo.
not my boyfriends.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I found him!
Oh, did you?
So, Sebastian Sylvester.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Owner, CEO, and founder of Nerd Alert.
Aw. Aw.
He's in a relationship. Oh my gosh, with who?
Oh boy.
Is he gay or straight right now?
Is he gay or straight right now?
Well, I suppose he wouldn't be straight. Is he gay or bi right now?
I don't know. I can't tell. It doesn't
Well, I
show,
don't
but
know.
it does say
Sexuality.
for religious views he is God.
Ah,
Ah. Okay.
Um.
He's God. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah. I just remembered like my dad went somewhere on his usual somewhere's going.
Hold on. Oh wait, no. I'm just gonna screen grab this shit for you. Sorry, I'm not gonna change headsets. And he's so full of shit. Oh, I hate him. I hate him so much.
But yeah, my dad left for a week. And obviously, my sister likes to bring boys home to fuck around with. And I actually vetoed her. I'm like, you're not allowed to invite him ever again. Because he ate so much food.
That's the reason.
I have food anxiety.
Yeah, Nicole's like, if there's not gonna be enough food, then you can't come over.
Oh, that's fair. That's actually very fair.
Yeah.
But something you've also got to understand. Okay, I sent the picture. Something you've also got to understand is Mitchie likes to go for femboys.
Back up. What?
What was confusing out of
Likes
that
to
for you?
go for no, I know. It's just you said that so casually. I wasn't ready.
I mean, that's kind of like her. She either likes, to some extent, chubby guys so that she can cuddle with them,
Okay.
or she likes hot guys to be with them, or
Okay.
generally femboys, so that she knows that they can't hurt her because she can squash them with one hip.
Huh? Huh?
You heard me.
That's an interesting way of finding relationship goals. I won't lie to you.
She is special in many and disgusting ways.
Okay.
This fucker made her get a UTI.
Fuck is a UDI?
Basically, he didn't want to pay for condoms.
Oh.
Oh.
So he was like,
Oh,
she needs to
sir.
get, oh wait, IUD, sorry. UTI, urinary tract infection. He wanted to, he made her get, intrauterine device, which is like an inside anti-baby thing.
Anti-baby thing.
It's basically like an internal contraceptive. But the problem is that hers dislodged.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then it became a
And-
weapon.
Yeah,
A weapon?
like
If you
it's-
go inside, you get the pokey poke.
Ah.
like, but that's the problem. And then he didn't want to deal with that, and I'm just like, but he forced her to get it, and like she would like bleed for days. Yeah, it was hectic. Hey, Spartan.
So, hi, Spartan. Ah, fuck me.
Like, so I think I want to say between Michi and I, we've been through the ringer, but the problem is,
She's still going through the ringer.
no. The problem is that she's willingly going through that ringer.
Bro, she
And
got
I'm
low
trying-
standards.
I'm trying my damnedest not to.
Yeah, no, she got very low standards.
Damn.
I mean, what do you even say to them?
What do you?
Increase your standards. How's that sound?
Tried. But she's just as low quality.
She's just low quality, damn.
Nicole doesn't have a very high opinion of her sister right now.
I see that.
It's also very sad that I don't usually change my opinion.
Mhm.
So this might be a forever thing.
I hope not.
Nicole loves me though. I'm awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Bring it.
Don't get hit!
I'm trying. Can you not
Don't
see?
get hit! Go dodge around! Yes, your friend is helping.
Yeah.
You guys
Fuck.
Except that thing's fucking annoying.
Oh shit, y'all are.
I can't even deal with that right now.
That's funny.
If I could just deal with the one shithead. This one.
So, how you been doing, Spartan?
I just woke up.
Oh, that guy's a douche. You're
I
stunned.
went to bed after you, and I
I'm
still woke
done.
up before you. What is this?
I still didn't get that. I've been awake. We went to bed around 5-ish.
Yeah, I went to bed at 6.
Your life.
I can't do anything about that.
That's a bomb.
Steady.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah!
Fuck, that thing on the side. No. Actually, I've been having dinner for like the past hour, but I've been telling all my like ratchet ass dating stories that we haven't actually been able to finish dinner.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll end this.
Just getting there. But yeah, so that's basically what's been happening. We were supposed to be playing Final Fantasy VII, but it turned into me talking about my exes.
Story time.
It was story time.
Yeah.
I repeat it all.
Hmm. Jeez, I can't remember everything I said. But it is on stream if you want to go watch that, Spartan.
Tell the
We got it
world.
all in 4K.
Mm-hmm. There's times like this I wish you could leave a review on someone on OkCupid.
Apparently the update starts tomorrow for Inazuma.
There.
Tomorrow at midnight, my side.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's on the pause screen because I'm trying to finish my dinner. But yeah, so we had quite an interesting conversation. We were giving Bon some tips
Write that down, write that down.
on how not to screw up. But just these tips are hectic, hey?
I mean, from the standards of Will,
I'm
not
back.
valid.
That's what everyone thinks. And I'm literally sitting here, it's not like I'm saying that you need to have a middle path with 2 hair pieces on this side and 5. Like, it's not even, it's like common sense shit. Don't have feelings for your sister. Don't be emotionally or physically abusive. Don't try and give me gifts before we're dating, because then I feel like you're just trying to buy my affection.
Oh wait.
Don't be a stalker. Like,
Don't be a stalker, especially.
it's logical things. Don't tell me you love me on the first day. That's fucking creepy.
And all I hear is someone in the background, let me love you.
Okay, also,
That's
Spartan,
it.
I was gonna send those images with this image. You already know what I'm gonna say.
Hello, baby.
So here, I finally started the part 3 dub.
Part 3.
Part 4, sorry.
Oh, of JoJo, how's that?
No, you're not kidding when you said that Josuke is like the best English dub. I like his voice a lot.
I agree.
Oh,
Like,
you're only
Josuke
watching a
is
dub
perfect
now.
for me.
Yeah, when I first watched, I watched it on Verve. We only had it in sub, and then Netflix announced that they were finally releasing the dub on Netflix.
Yeah, no, it's nice and dubbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't agree.
Josuke's perfect cast for me. Okuyasu's like not perfect cast for me.
I don't remember.
I don't know if you got to Okuyasu.
I did get to the part. I just don't remember my like that. I have to tell you later on tonight when I go and watch it.
Got you.
But so the one line, goddamn that one line, will really put the sting of defeat into his soul.
Yup. Have they said fuck yet?
Oh shit!
I can't. I swear to God, I remember them saying fuck once in the dub.
I can't recall.
Look out for it for me. I'm very curious if I was just imagining things.
I don't recall.
Here we go.
But it
That's
is-
even enough.
it is
I gave you
pretty
pieces.
Oh wait, actually,
Yeah.
in addition to
Got it.
Josuke, Kira is perfect. Like, so perfect for me. I know Nicole will recognize them when she she
Oh,
walks.
no.
E.
How many?
Speaking of that, I don't need to ask.
1?
To one of these guys, yeah.
Did you watch it?
What?
No, she hasn't.
Haven't what?
How did I die?
Oh shit.
Jojo.
What haven't I done?
Jojo.
I'm watching it either next week or the week after. I've set some time aside.
That's fine.
Like legit, I set time aside. Cause I need to get past what, episode 6? Episode 4? I have to get past that fucking episode still.
Okay, wait, actually, you're not at the episode where I think they said fuck, so don't worry.
I'll let you know.
Yeah,
If I ever pass that episode.
Oh my gosh, I have to do this again.
It was so bad. I couldn't deal with it.
Fuck. Oh, look at that, just 1 second. Trash teams. Fucking talking about Chainsaw Man.
Bring it.
Are they?
Are they giving a shit?
No, I don't know.
I haven't watched their latest episode.
Surely that made me nuts.
Chip, chip.
Not looking good.
Oh shit.
Right.
Oof.
It's those things at the top there, like, I'm literally... Like, come on.
That's what's killing you.
Yeah. It's literally those things up there.
Oh, this is so difficult. Is there no way to stop the things? Stop the things at the top?
I don't know.
I know he can't fly, but maybe there's another way to stop them.
I can try and aim magic at them.
Or
Right.
maybe see if there's like a button or something you can disable them at the bottom, maybe?
No, but Biggs is at the top there. Biggs is helping them.
Well, he's doing a shit job.
We didn't say he was good at this job.
Because you could take the things out that's in the air, man. He got a gun. He don't know how to use it.
Okay. Fuck off! Okay, let's see.
Time to burn.
Dude!
Doesn't look like there's a way to stop it.
I'm looking.
There's some stairs.
Mm-mm.
I just
Locked.
closed the door. No, yeah, you're not opening it. I just closed the door.
Okay, looks like that's a forever problem.
Okay, what? Oh, fuck off.
Not looking good.
I mean, just do the beans.
Move.
Just do the beans.
This gamer eat beans!
Huh? Me? Me? The rice is
Beans?
not that hard,
Beans,
right?
beans, musical fruit.
Noctis hates
The
beans.
more you eat, the more you toot.
It's funny when you find that out.
Wait, why?
Because Noctis hates beans. It's so fucking random.
Just randomly eats. No, wait, is it just like Lisa's pumpkin phobia? It's just like, why?
He'll complain. It's like, we're gonna make beans, and he's like, on the beans. and you're like,
He used a freaking I can't use potions, but this shithead can.
you've got bars of life for those things. Can you not reflect? Can you not reflect their bullets?
No.
Yo.
What the?
Yo!
Those weapon skills are helping us out here, huh?
You haven't got a barrier.
Oh, that's true. You're very right.
You're probably gonna die this round. I'm just saying.
Uh-huh. No, I don't doubt that.
Bring it.
You know, at the previous round I beat them, and then I had that fire bullshit, dude. What the flying shit?
Seems you're having a good time over there, Pixie.
So fucking great. If I die now, I just want to go brush my teeth. Then we might need to just do Genshin quick, Nicole.
So Gucci.
Damn it! Like, really?
Sorry.
And I need to take my pills. But you're 100% right. Let's start this off by going away from them.
Barrier.
Hold on.
Ooh, that's a sus.
No, getting away from the grenades, Nicole.
But who?
I said that was the suspicious material.
Okay, now we're good to try.
Wait.
Send me gore. My gore.
No, not gore. Almost war.
We'll get you.
Well, you know. It's because if I hit that guy's shield, then we fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
You can do it.
It's close.
Can I?
Oh, shit.
I literally just got knocked by that.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Not looking good.
Like, how am I even supposed to?
Uh-oh.
Hold up, BRB, one sec.
I'm ready, whatever.
Yo.
No, yeah. Like, how? Can you not do 4 damage? What are you doing up there? Nothing.
Careful.
He's hitting them, but he hits like 1-2 points, you know?
Let's try that again.
Run away? Okay. Seriously? I just heal and then they knock me back down to half health. What is this bullshit?
Look, see, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. 3! Yo, he hit a 3.
Oh no.
So proud, he's making no progress.
Ain't dead yet.
Move, move, move.
Okay. I need to watch.
Your
I need to
barrier.
watch. I need to watch the missiles, Nicole.
Just saying, you know, your barrier's down.
Bring it.
Off a flying cuck.
Okay, go time.
You're mine.
How is that even a thing? Where did that one come from?
Be nice if you could like stand underneath them and they couldn't get you.
Apparently not.
I won't give up.
Okay, maybe the regen will help.
That's the one you want to hit.
That is the one, yeah.
Has returned.
I'm ready, whatever. Let's try that again.
Cheaty boy with the shield.
I'll end this.
This is how we're gonna finish this.
Any last words?
There we go. Okay, that's one.
That's one. Your shield's still on. Your life's looking pretty.
My
chill.
shield is not on.
Oh, it just went off now.
Mhm.
Come on.
Okay, now you're ready. Apart from these fucking
Um.
missiles.
Okay, let's go, buddy.
Kill it.
Shock trooper. Weakness is fire.
Kill it with fire.
Are you kidding me? What is going on?
Your life.
I don't-
Run away. Run away from the fire maker.
Is he even a fire maker?
I don't know, but there were a lot of fire.
You got?
Bitch. That was whack. Go brush your teeth.
Okay, we need to also do Genshin. So maybe stop the stream. Yeah.
No problemo.
Well, postponed D&D